a shadow over California skies. September 11th, America's future bomber takes flight again. The second B-21 Raider is airborne, accelerating a program built for wars yet to come. Stealth beyond detection, range beyond borders. Designed to slip past Russia and China's best defenses, this isn't just another aircraft. It's the weapon meant to redefine global power. America's next-generation stealth bomber is taking shape. On September 11th, the Air Force confirmed that a second B-21 Raider had taken to the skies over California, its first flight. The milestone marks a major step forward in testing the first new long-range bomber the US has built in more than 30 years. Air Force Secretary Troy Mike said in a statement on X,
"The second B-21 Raider has taken flight. With two B-21s now flying, our test campaign accelerates. We're advancing mission system and weapons evaluations to ensure this aircraft delivers unmatched strategic deterrence and combat power for the US Air Force."
Mike added that the service can now begin integrating weapons and mission systems into the bomber. The B-21 Raider, built by Northrop Grumman, is the world's first sixth-generation aircraft and will be capable of carrying both nuclear and conventional weapons. Its stealth design is intended to penetrate deep into enemy territory and operate against increasingly advanced air defenses being fielded by China, Russia, and other adversaries. Fox News reported that officials have said the aircraft's range and stealth will give commanders more options in the Indo-Pacific, where long distances and growing Chinese missile threats challenge traditional forward bases. Unlike the B-2, which cost roughly $2 billion per plane and was ultimately limited to a fleet of 21, the B-21 Raider has been designed with a lower price tag of about $800 million per aircraft, and with an open systems architecture to allow for easier technological upgrades. The B-21 program, which began in the early 2010s under what was then known as the Long Range Strike Bomber Initiative, has been described by Pentagon leaders as essential to maintaining US military advantage. Air Force leaders have said the service plans to buy at least 100 B-21 Raiders, which will operate alongside a fleet of 76 modernized B-52 Stratofortress aircraft well into the future. Together, the two aircraft will form the backbone of America's bomber force, providing both long-range strike and nuclear deterrence capabilities as part of the US nuclear triad. The program is being closely watched in Washington after past aircraft programs, such as the F-35 fighter jet and KC-46 tanker, included significant delays and cost overruns. Officials have kept most details about the B-21 Raider classified, including the schedule for reaching initial operational capability, though the Air Force has said it expects the bomber to enter service in the early 2030s. Air Force Chief of Staff General David Ulvin said the addition of a second test aircraft is a positive step toward that goal. Fox News further reported that with testing now expanding, the Pentagon is hoping to avoid delays and deliver the bomber on time and on budget. Officials stress that the B-21 Raider will provide the United States with a critical edge for decades to come in both conventional strike missions and nuclear deterrence. The B-21 Raider is the next evolution of the US Air Force strategic bomber fleet and the world's first sixth-generation aircraft to reach the skies. The B-21 Raider is built with next-generation stealth, advanced networking, and an open systems architecture, which is designed for rapid integration of new weapons, sensors, and software, ensuring long-term adaptability. Northrop Grumman's sixth-generation aircraft is specifically designed for high-threat environments, ensuring the US Air Force is equipped to accomplish its most challenging missions. B-21 Raider Core Specifications. Crew: 2, provision for unmanned autonomous operation in future. Length: approximately 55 feet, 16 to 17 meters. Wingspan: approximately 54 to 55 feet, 16 to 17 meters. Some estimates go up to 140 feet due to uncertainty in classified details. Empty weight, about 31,751 kilograms. Max takeoff weight, 81,647 kilograms. Payload, roughly 20,000 to 30,000 pounds, mixture of nuclear and conventional. Engines, number and model undisclosed, widely believed to be a variant of Pratt & Whitney turbofans. Speed, high subsonic, exact maximum classified. Range, intercontinental, precise range classified, designed for global reach. The B-21 Raider features a flying wing design and a shallow W trailing edge for low radar cross-section. Advanced composite materials, coatings, and specialty design features allow extreme low observability and easier, cheaper maintenance compared to its predecessor. It is built to support intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, electronic attack, and communications roles as part of a broader family of systems. The B-21 Raider is designed explicitly to penetrate advanced air defense networks like those fielded by Russia and China, making previously secure command centers and strategic sites vulnerable to conventional or nuclear attack. Its next-generation stealth, extreme range, and payload versatility allow it to strike targets deep within hostile territory, bypassing anti-access area denial bubbles with minimal detection risk. The next generation of technology compels Russia and China to invest more in multi-layered air defenses, counter-stealth technologies, and their own strategic bomber programs to preserve military balance. The Raider's imminent deployment strengthens the United States' ability to deliver nuclear weapons, revitalizing the credibility of its airborne leg of the nuclear triad in the face of improving Russian and Chinese missile defenses. Its ability to loiter over contested regions and deliver standoff munitions, such as anti-ship and bunker-busting bombs, poses new risks for both Russian and Chinese military assets, especially during rapid regional crises. In the wake of the B-21's maiden flight, both Russia and China are likely to increase investments in stealth-detecting radars, integrated air defenses, and hypersonic interceptors to counter the Raider's threat. It will lead China and Russia to accelerate their H-20 bomber project and next-generation PAKDA programs. As the US plans to field at least 100 B-21s, both Russia and China face a long-term, persistent threat that undermines the sanctuary status of their critical military infrastructure. The Raider's integration as a command and control and strike platform for unmanned assets strengthens US force projection, surveillance, and survivability in high-intensity warfare. This delivery signals to Moscow and Beijing that the US is rapidly advancing its strategic bomber program, compelling both states to reconsider their defense postures, escalation thresholds, and investments in offensive and defensive air systems.